Good afternoon, colleagues. My name is Adewale Olutola. This afternoon, I'm presenting on a paper entitled Sustainable Solution to the Chain Reactions to Income Inequality on Crime in South Africa. This paper is co-authored with me by Dr. O.T. Faluyi. We are both from Department of Law, Safety and Security Management, Faculty of Humanities of Tshwane University of Technology, Pretoria in South Africa. Background and introduction to the study. South Africa has high income inequality compared to other countries. In fact, United Nations Development Program has indicated that South Africa is most unequal country globally. This has its roots in apartheid and colonialism. This income inequality has racial dimension, with the highest rate being among the Africans, that is Black South Africans. Aside other factors responsible for crime, income inequality is a strong determinant of crime in the Republic of South Africa. Conceptual clarification. Income inequality is a deviation of income distribution among the individuals and households from a perfect distribution. That is as alluded to by the resourceful dissertation that we have provided here in UNDP 2024, COVIX 2023. It is measured using the Gini coefficient, with the high figures representing high income inequality and vice versa. Crime, as defined by law, is a violation of law and therefore an act of deviance, that is against a rule. If you have breached a rule as stipulated by law, then the person has committed crime. High Gini coefficient increases crime. If poor people see how the rich are comfortable, social jealousy becomes unavoidable, and this leads to criminal acts. The crime rate in South Africa is the highest in Africa and among the highest in the world. This is a place where people can kill just because for a loaf of bread. People can kill for something unimaginable. It's not only the crime rate, the problem again is violent crime. It's rampant in the Republic of South Africa. According to the South African Police Service Annual Crime Report, community reported serious crimes between 2009 and 10, 2023-2024 was between 1,386,508 and 1,884,430, with the highest rate in 2009 and 2010 and the least rate in 2020-2021. This study seeks to suggest sustainable ways to address income inequality in South Africa and, by extension, stem the tide of its effects on crime. Causes of crime in South Africa. The causes of crime include, but not limited to, the following: family factors, that is dysfunctional family setting, drug dependence, influence of delinquent peers, availability of weapons, poverty and unemployment, substance abuse, public tolerance of crime, inequality. These are, as alluded to by Wedderburn in 2001. Unemployment increases crime rate, especially in developing countries. Recently, the South African Statistician-General released the report again about unemployment to show that unemployment has risen again in this quarter of 2024 in South Africa. Poor education, unemployment, poverty, and income inequality may lead to crime, as indicated by Amin and Idris in 2019. Gaps in income frequently create circumstances where low-income individuals often find illegal activities more lucrative than legal ones. They said an idle hand is a workshop for the devil. Methodology applied in this study. A systematic literature review was employed as the methodological approach to investigate the nexus between income inequality and crime in South Africa. A systematic literature review as a method is used to synthesize scientific evidence in a rigorous and reproducible manner. In this study, the researchers conducted a comprehensive search for relevant studies published using Google Scholar, Web of Science, Google, Scielo, and Ebisco engine search. These articles were collected and some were excluded after summaries had been reviewed due to the following reasons. Repeated articles due to the use of multiple search engines, articles which did not represent empirical research were excluded, and some publications which were very old were also excluded. Articles that were not related to South Africa were also excluded from the empirical articles that were used in for this study. Theoretical framework. General strain theory states that people who experience strain or stress often become distressed and may resort to crime as a coping strategy. That is, according to this theory, when people are stressed up or they are uncomfortable, maybe because of life situation, strain or stress may sometimes be a progeny to income inequality, and that can breed crime in society. The inability to afford some basic necessities may lead to strain or stress, and the affected person may resort to crime as a way out. When people are hungry or they are stressed, maybe as a result of unemployment, dysfunctional family setting, or things are not going well, they can easily resort into criminality. That is as propounded by general strain theory. Furthermore, income inequality may mean relative or may be absolute. That is, poverty can be absolute or relative. Relative deprivation theory highlights the reality that individuals or groups feel disadvantaged when they perceive their circumstances or entitlement as inferior to those of others. An individual may resort to crime because he feels others' situations are better than his or her own. Income inequality in South Africa. From the photo that we have shown here, in the far right, that you will see informal settlement, where people live in a way that the houses are not formal houses. Whereas in the left side, you will see the bourgeois. The area is well organized. Income inequality based on the Gini coefficient was the average of 0.62 between 1960 and 1992, which represent the apartheid years. Furthermore, the Gini coefficient rose from 0.00 in 1993 to 0.070 in 2008 and fell to 0.69 in 2010. The average Gini coefficient has been to 0.63 since 2010, according to research that has been done by UNDP in 2015, 2018, and 2024. Crime in South Africa. The South African Police Service categorized crime in the country into 4 main categories. These are contact crime, contact-related crime, property-related crime, and other serious crime. Others are crime detected as a result of police action, core business diversion, and environmental crimes. And also, this study focuses on crime, on contact crime and property-related crime because one of the main motives of perpetrating them is resource acquisition. There are themes that emanated for this study regarding income inequality against crime in South Africa. Theme 1, property-related crime and contact crime. Property-related crimes include burglary at residential premises, burglary at non-residential premises, theft of motor vehicle and motorcycle, theft from motor vehicles and stock theft. Contact crimes include robberies, kidnapping, murder, attempted murder, assault, and sexual offenses. These crimes are perpetrated with the aim of improving income. When people are not having resources, they want to steal to improve their income. However, a crime like murder, attempted murder, assault, and sexual offenses may not be directly linked to income, but may be carried out while perpetrating these other forms of property-related and income crimes. These exceptions may also be carried out due to the incentive from a third party for the perpetrator to engage in such crimes for financial gains. Theme 2, income deficit and crime. If what people can benefit from crime is high, they may be encouraged to engage in crime, but if there is increase in what it will cost them, they will be deterred to commit crime. That has to do with economic benefits of criminality. Secondly, the rationale model for criminal behavior contends that people commit crimes when the gap between criminal benefit and a criminal penalty outweighs benefit from legitimate employment. Also, as income inequality widens, the pressure on those that are income disadvantaged intensifies, culminating in a stronger incentive to engage in criminal behavior. Theme 3, high income inequality increase in crime. While this study recognizes other causes of crime, income inequality is a strong determinant of crime in South Africa. South Africa surpasses other countries in Africa in crime rate. That is according to the research conducted by the World Bank review in 2024. These other countries have lower Gini coefficient and lower crime rates. Contact and other related crimes were higher in the years the country recorded high income inequality and the years that followed. Furthermore, income inequality rose from 0.70 in 2008 to 0.69 in 2010. Furthermore, contact crime was 6,078 and 142 in 2008-2009, but fell to 669,628 to 633,228 and 615,935 respectively in 2009 to 2010 and 2010-2011 and 2011-2012 respectively. That is according to the figure from South African Police in 2015 and 2023. These cases in the subsequent years were lower, and this year's income inequality has dropped to 0.63 on the average. Property-related crime took some years to start declining in South Africa. Reported cases of property-related crime range from 527,5088 and 558,334 between 2008 and 09, and 2016 to 2017, according to South African Police in 2015 and 2023. These cases started dropping also in 2017 to 2018. Conclusion and recommendations. In conclusion, the research findings support the notion that there is a link between income inequality and crime in South Africa. Therefore, if income inequality is not reduced, South Africa may retain its top spot in crime index in Africa. Therefore, addressing income inequality and other causes of crime is crucial. Consequently, this study recommends the following. Recommendation 1, it is imperative for government to create more enabling environment for investors so that more jobs can be created. If investors are encouraged to invest, they will make more profit and have the capacity to employ more people. More and better employment closes income gap. Recommendation 2, community-based approaches to improve good societal values will go a long way in curtailing the carrying out of resolutions to get involved in crime due to income inequality. Recommendation 3, youth should be encouraged to enroll in schools and education should be made affordable. In schools, extracurricular activities to make students busy after school hours should be encouraged. Skill acquisition programs that will make youth self-employable after graduation will make them less available for crime and close the income gap. Low interest rates loans can make the skills acquired more applicable, as this will reduce the burden of capital. The last recommendation is recommendation 4. The criminal justice system should improve so that prospective criminals will jettison or abandon the ideas of committing crime due to the strong punitive measures that comes with crime. That is the end of the presentation, and I thank you for listening. Thank you.